Salut! So this is the third video and we're gonna start with the revision.
Révision.
Hi, so these are the words. I'm gonna give you 5 words in English and you have to translate them back in French. So the first one is the earth. The earth. Second one is the wood. The wood. The third one is the right. The right. Then we have 2 verbs. To go out. To go out. And the second verb is to follow. To follow. Then I'm going to give you French sentences, 4 of them, and you have to translate them back into English or into your own language. The first sentence is La terre est différente. La terre est différente. Numéro 2. Il suit Alex la nuit sur la place. Il suit Alex la nuit sur la place. Numéro 3. Les fautes vont disparaître. Les fautes vont disparaître. Et numéro 4. Nous sommes libres d'aller en France. Nous sommes libres d'aller en France. Hi, so this is the correction now. So the first noun was the earth, la terre. So the earth is la terre, feminine. The second word was the wood, which is masculine, le bois. The third one was the right, which is le droit. Be careful, not droite, but droit. You don't pronounce the T and there's no E here. So it's not on the right, but it's the right. So le droit. Then the 2 verbs are to go out, which was sortir, and to follow is suivre. The sentences that I gave you, the first one was La terre est différente. That means the earth is different. Then the second sentence was Il suit Alex la nuit sur la place. He follows Alex by night on the square. Then the third sentence was Les fautes vont disparaître. The mistakes are going to disappear. And the fourth sentence was Nous sommes libres d'aller en France, which means we are free to go to France. Okay? See you next week.
Présentation. Prononciation.
Okay, so these are the words, les mots, verbs, adjectives, nouns. The verbs, les verbes, importer, importer, be careful, it's not importer, it's that is importer, arrêter, arrêter, jurer, 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 accompagner, accompagner, essayer, essayer. Vert, so it's not vert, but vert, so you don't pronounce the T here, vert. And then, difficile, 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 difficile. Gouvernement, gouvernement, so in French we have an extra E here, there's no E in English, it's government, but we have an E in French and we have a U here, so it's gouvernement, gouvernement. Soirée, soirée. Classe, classe. Camp, don't pronounce the P here, camp. Soleil, soleil. So you don't pronounce the L, but rather you make this sound longer, so it's a double E kind of. So it's soleil, soleil, not soleil, soleil. Truc, truc. So be careful, it's not Turc. Turc is a Turkish. Truc. So you got the R before the U, yeah? Truc. And then we have fille. And that's the same as this one. You don't pronounce the L, but you make this I longer. So it's fille. So it's fille. Fille, fille, not feel, fille. Okay? See you!
Définition. Explication.
Right, so these verbs now, we have the first one, importer, importer. As you can see, by the way, all these verbs are first group verbs, so if they're all finishing with ER, so they're all regular. Importer means to import, so when you import something in English, importer in French, exactly the same thing. Then we have arrêter. Arrêter is to stop. Arrêter, to stop. Jurer, it is to swear, so that is to swear. That was to stop, and that was to import. Yeah, so to import, to stop, to swear. So to swear when you are saying rude words, you are swearing. Or when you are swearing something to someone, saying, I swear I'm going to tell the truth, I'm not going to lie, I swear. This is jurer. Then we have accompagner, to accompany in a formal way, to escort, but in a more informal way, to go with, just to go with someone. So accompagner means to have company, to accompany someone, really, accompany someone. So the idea of company. So accompagner, to go with. And then we have essayer. Essayer means to try. Essayer. By the way, this is ye, yeah? Essayer, to try. Then we have the two adjectives. The first one is vert, and the feminine form it becomes verte, and plural you just add an extra s to both these words, and that is green. Green, the color green. And then we have difficile, which means difficult. Something is difficult, something is difficile in French. Because there's an E here, the masculine and the feminine are exactly the same, doesn't change. If you want the plural one, you just add an S. Okay? And then we have the nouns here. The first one is gouvernement. Le gouvernement, it's masculine because it's finishing with ment, so every ment words are masculine in French. Le gouvernement is the government, in English it's exactly the same, the government. Then we have la soirée, and la soirée it's the evening, the evening. Then we have la classe, which either is the classroom, I would say, that's like the class. Or you could have, like, if you have some class, if you are pretty and you've got style, then you have la classe, yeah? So classique, kind of. Then we have camp, masculine, le camp. So it's either like a military camp, or, for instance, if you're doing some camping, then you'll have un camp. So it's somewhere, either like, yeah, as I said, either like you're doing camping or a military camp. Un camp. Then we have le soleil, the sun. So le soleil is the sun, masculine. Then we have le truc, that's masculine, truc, and truc means a trick or a thing, thingy in English. So if you don't know the word of something, then you're saying un truc. So un truc, it's a thing, could be anything, like a thingy or a trick or something, un truc. So it's very, very used in French, this word, because that's if you don't know how to name something around you, then saying just, oh, give me that thing, give me that thingy, ce truc, truc. So that's what we say, truc. And then la fille, it's either the daughter or the girl. So a girl or a daughter, la fille. Okay. So that's it for now, and we'll see. I will give you soon my sentences.
Utilisation.
So these are my sentences. As I said before, these are not necessarily, the perfect sentences, but they're just mine. I'm going to try to use words that we've seen today and from the previous videos. So the first sentence is Je sors avec une fille, nous sommes ensemble toute la soirée. So I go out with a girl, we are together the whole evening, so the whole Yeah, the whole evening. So I'm going out. Je sors, sortir, to go out with une fille, a girl. Nous sommes ensemble. We are together the whole evening. Okay. Second sentence. Ce truc est difficile à arrêter. This thing is difficult to stop. So this thing is difficult to stop. Third sentence. Le gouvernement va essayer d'importer plus de bois. The government is going to try to import more wood. So is going to try to import more wood. Le gouvernement va essayer d'importer plus de bois. Il est difficile d'accompagner du monde dans un camp. It is difficult to go with people in a camp. So like in a military camp, for instance, it's quite hard to bring other people, to go with people in general, du monde, some people to go with. It is difficult to go with people in a camp. And je le jure, j'arrête de sortir de la classe. I swear it. I stop to go out from the classroom. I swear it. I stop to go out from the classroom. Je le jure, j'arrête de sortir de la classe. Okay guys, so these are the new 14 words. I'm looking forward your comments to correct it, and I'll see you on Thursday. Au revoir.